What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquickums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with XCOM 2. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, episode 28 is here. It is time for us to, well, figure out what we're going to do next. We just set back the Avatar project by 2 pips, and we delayed advancement for a little while. So yay, hand rubbing and knuckle cracking and whatever. Alright, let's go see who got beat down and who got beat down super bad and all that wonderful fun stuff. Also, let's see, do we have anybody new to recruit? I think we checked this just before. Yeah, no, we have Lena Mueller, and that is the only person. Or the latest and greatest. I wish we could be, like, declining these folks. Be like, nope, 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 and just, like, get rid of all of them.
The aliens have always been monsters. From the very beginning, it was one failed science experiment after another. Even with the Advent forces, they tried to disguise it, but they're no different underneath all that armor. And now it comes to this, an entire facility dedicated to wiping us out. And not just that, but turning us into what? Some kind of concentrate they're using for God knows. We should have known the Elders would return. We should have known they never left.
Did they? Alright, so looks like Face Tank is out for 8 days. We have 3 and 3 for Odie and Tack. Okay. I guess that was the poison. The poison literally made them have to rest for 3 days. You know, nausea and whatnot. And then we have what? Ooh, we got Warhorse's Gush. GG is the Warhorse. Alright, well, there you go. That's it. Those are the only wounded individuals. I never upgraded Sally Green. I should have done that. I'll do that at some point, guys. I promise you. I have added a few more people to the mix, and I'm just gonna let all the people stay in the dark. I guess. I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out the best way to say it. So I'm gonna let everybody stay in the dark, so they don't know if they've been added or not. That way, if I haven't added you yet, you won't be like, "Come on, add me," because people do that. They get antsy, and it's okay, I understand that. However, I am adding new people every time I log into the game, and at least I'm on... Well, whether I'm in the game like this and I add you directly into the roster as maybe a person that's already in our group, or if I add you before into the actual character pool. People are being added each and every time I play, so be aware of that, folks. Usually before. Not after. I don't think I've ever done after. I think when I get done recording, I usually just cut it out. Anyway. So, all that being said and done, let's get back to the world map, or the global whatever, and get to doing whatever we do. And let's watch the Avatar project despawn a little bit. Yeah. Alright, that's good. I like that. I like that a lot. And we're getting a little bit more cash monies as well. Now, we could make contact with this. What is this? That is the Codex brain coordinates. That seems highly terrifying. And I'm not so sure I want to go there. Making contact with West Asia. Like, is that just this spot? It's not this spot, right? This would be like India? Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out exactly where the best place to go. So we would have to make contact with New Indonesia. Is that down here? Is that over here? I'm not sure. I wouldn't hate the idea of maybe going here. This is very bizarre. Sorry guys, you have to give me a minute here. Well, we could go here and then here. That's not inherently terrible. The Star Tomb, the Advent Forge. Maybe we'll do that. Give me a second. I want to see if there's anything else like critically important, like super ridiculously amazing to get right away. No. Not really. I mean, we're over in Asia already. I'm kind of torn. I sort of want to go this route. I sort of don't. It's a thing. All right. I'm so torn. This has got 2 things in it. I think that's going to be the better play. Alright, I'm making contact, guys. I'm making contact. Though, yeah, I'm making contact. Alright, well, here we go. It's going to cost us 60 intel.
Setting course for the Brazilian corridor.
Setting course for the Brazilian corridor. Oh man, I ate some Chinese food today, and it wasn't bad actually, which is weird because most of the Chinese places my wife tries, you know, she gets food and we try it out. Most of the time we're not massive fans of how it actually all works out. So, that being said, alright, 75 supplies, but we'll increase our supplies overall.
Setting course for Sector 1.
Aw, I'm sad now. I didn't know that we actually had to be there to install it. I couldn't remember if I had to or not. It was kind of an oversight or a hindsight situation, like, you know, we're probably fine. Well, either way, we're getting people out of the med bay, in theory. I should have remembered, but I didn't, guys. It's been a little bit of a delay between when I was able to do stuff and whatnot. Hey, plasma grenade development complete. Alright, let's assign a new project. Item upgraded, a concussive grenade augmented by alien energy pulse tech. The plasma grenade does much more damage than the standard frag grenade, and is more effective at shredding the enemy armor. And now we have a new Proving Grounds project available, the Advanced Explosives. We've honed our skills in developing and manufacturing explosive ordnance, mirroring that used in the aliens' own weaponry. Now we can use those skills to upgrade our entire arsenal of explosives using the latest technology. Well, that's fantastic. I am so super happy for all of us. Alright, well, we can't afford another exo-suit because we need to get 2 more troopers. I don't know where Scoot came from, but it's fine. We have an experimental heavy weapon. Yeah, I think I want that. Also, the advanced explosive seems like a really good thing to do, too. So, that being said, I think we're going to go that route.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
And then I guess that's it because we're out of Illyrium cores, apparently. Alright, that's cool. It's cool. We're handling business. It's no big deal. Ain't no thing. Alright, what are we doing? We're going back to the world. We're going back to the world at large and continuing our scans of the area. In hopes. Hey, everybody looks like they've recovered, or almost everybody.
Interesting discoveries, Commander.
I bet you have, sire. Let's assign a new research.
I await your orders, Commander.
Okay. Did we just get straight intel? Assign a research now. Isn't that what I clicked? I'm sorry. Alright, let's take a peek. Also, I think I'm allergic to something tonight. I feel like my throat is constricted a little bit. I've been wanting to cough and clear my throat a lot, so I may die in the middle of this episode. So if that happens, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Alright, 6 days for the corpse, 20 for the Illyrium. Sure, I guess we'll go with the crystal Illyrium, blah, blah, blah.
That work begins immediately, Commander.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. Alright, scan!
Reading you loud and clear.
Commander, we will share the Alright, so everybody's happy. We have the new whatever dealie. It's sweet, sweet, nice style. I guess we'll come do another one. Get some more supplies up and running, but we don't have enough supplies to do that. So, that being said, now is the winter of our discontent. It is time for us to come over here and make contact.
Setting course for Brazil.
The long, slow flight across the ocean to where we need to be. I am dying slowly, guys. Ugh. Hopefully it doesn't affect anything too horribly awfully.
Incoming message,
Hey!
Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
You have made considerable progress
Yeah.
against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Me too, you little Bruce Willis wannabe. Alright, it's fine. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 2 for the Avatar progress. Yeah! Hey, we can recruit new staff at the Resistance HQ, which we don't care about. Guadalupe Garcia! Yes! Oh dear. Alright, what do we got? Alright, roughly 3 weeks, roughly 3 more weeks. Alien Cipher, supply drops, and Advent incorporates Viper poison into their weaponry, giving some Advent soldiers poisonous rounds for a month. I don't know what's going to be the best thing. I may go over here to the Advent rural checkpoints and get ourselves the increased supply drop. I think that might be the play. I don't care as much about this if we're lucky and we don't get hit, which we've done a few times. That might not be a problem at all, and we have a decent amount of intel. Our supplies are always, questionable at worst. So, that's not bad. Alright, we're going to ignore that for right now. We need to go get that done, but I'd rather make contact first. And so if we can handle this, it'll be pretty nice. Communications from the Resistance. Let's view the mission. Operation Half-Dead Sword. Neutralize target. 202 supplies, nice, and 113 intel. Heavy MEC, Heavy Lancer, Elite Trooper, Archon, Muton, and Advent Shield Breaker. Well, there's only 9 of them. I mean, we're fielding 6 operatives ourselves. We should be able to gang up on them and win. Our weaponry is kind of comparable to them right now, so we're looking pretty solid. Face tank is indeed back up and running and ready to rock, which I'm a pretty big fan of. And we have our entire squadron of awesome ready to go. I may try swapping somebody out. Actually, And I was giving TAC a little bit of a hard time. I'll make you have a blue weapon. I don't know that I'm going to necessarily recolor the weapon, though. So, hopefully that is acceptable to you, good sire. Alright. He was our only casualty, after all. We're going to give him a nice, deep, rich blue color. I think I'm like maybe this one. I like that one. There we go. Alright, he wanted us to name it something like Wolf's Bane or something. That's a little over the top. I'm not that generous. I am not that generous. Alright. Let's take a look. We don't need all of everything in the world, do we? Well, we need her for this next mission, so I'm going to send her on this mission to get her unshaken. Theoretically, this will work. And then after that, I'm going to swap in some of the other folks. So she's going to take a somewhat a backseat for a little while, not forever. So we're going to do that. I need to get the shadow chamber built up next. That's the thing I need to do. Also, for some reason, you seem to have an extra slot available, and I don't know why. You can bring a med kit with you. Alright, gun show. Welcome to the gun show. We'll let you do that. We have our plasma grenades everywhere. I'm totally okay with this as well. The colonel is close. Alright, I think the colonel is going to get a different grenade, but you're going to have to give it a second, guys. We're going to make utility items available. We're going to take the flashbang away from OD Overstep here. There it is. Throw that into your repertoire, because you have the rocket launching dealie. Alright, so we have our medic, we have our hacker, and we have our double gunner. Okay, I think we're set, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen. Did we get anything super spectacular that I'm forgetting? I'm thinking we might have, but I think it was a plasma grenade that we got. So I'm going to pretend like that is what it was, and we're going to hope that nothing else is terrible, and everybody will rejoice and be glad in it. So, let's launch this and go! Alright, you know, if you push up underneath the Sky Ranger, you can actually get it to fly fast. I'm kidding.
Deployed.
That would be ridiculous. It would be ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, well, this should be an interesting mission. If we're lucky, we don't aggro like 3 groups at once, or we get a good position to aggro the first group, we may be in a pretty solid
spot. An alien collaborator for some time now, and they finally got a solid lead on their location. They're asking for our help in ensuring the target is dealt with, so we're moving in to secure the area. Neutralize all hostile forces standing in your way. If possible, capture the VIP alive. If all else fails, take them out.
12 ounce fails, take him out. An increased dodge stat can lead to graze shots, where only partial damage is applied. Alright, so, that being said, I'm still curious as to what purpose does armor serve other than to keep your people from actually dying, because they still seem to be wounded. It doesn't appear that the armor actually deflects weaponry or bullets or damage anymore, to the point where you don't actually get injured if you take any damage at all. Which I'm not as big a fan of. I figure if you get shot with like a bullet and it just deflects off your armor, you should be fine. But what do I know? My dog is in the room. She is snorting and huffing and puffing. She's really excited today. I don't know why. So she may start barking and growling and romping.
Move to engage. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Capture or kill the enemy VIP. Okay. Nice. And extract all XCOM soldiers.
Position is obscure.
I am all over that junk, boys and girls. Also, we're going to try not to shoot the VIP this time. That seems like it's probably a smarter play overall. Though I could be wrong. Alright, we get to see our boys show up on the hollow dealies, alerting folks to our presence. Alright, so apparently glass walls make very bad cover. Apparently that is a thing that we have learned. The colonel shall move forward. Alright. Let's put our sniper maybe over here.
On the move.
I think eventually I'm going to try to put her up on the roof. Aha! Unless, of course, we can find the enemy before then. In which case I will not have to do this. Alright, I shall overwatch with my pistol.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Alright. Or can we move Face Tank over here without her being seen? Let's hope so.
On it.
Don't be seen, Face Tank. You're supposed to be the stealthy one. We'll put the gun show over here. Good old Alexius Foreman. We shall overwatch. And finally attack the Lupus Dragon right there. We shall stick you right over here, which makes me terrified to do, but we're going to do it anyway. Ironically, right behind his picture. I mean, there's a little bit of irony there. No, don't walk on the other side. I wanted to be able to do bad things to you with our brains and guns and things. Well, apparently they're just going to walk out of our lives and we'll never see them again. It is a little bit saddening, and I hear the dog is getting more and more amped up. However, we can hack something. Let us see what the hacking will allow or will do for us. We're going to hope that it's going to be something fantastic and super great, but there's no guarantee that will be a thing. Alright, system alert, blah 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 blah, reduce enemy will, disorient enemies. Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. I have canceled the hack. And we'll figure this out later down the road. Now, it looks like we have scanning protocol, which we don't necessarily need. We have a few options available to us. I'm super hesitant to move around and try for this. See, I don't know the best way to get the advantage here. Because it really depends heavily on what they decide they want to do. And it doesn't look like we have access to the roof. Which is a tad bit odd. Well, unless we go way out wide over there. Well, this is kind of an interesting / terrible situation. Like, we don't really have a good way of dealing with these problems that we have been forced into, I suppose. I guess moving there is not terrible.
Move, move, move.
Puts us behind cover. I'm hoping nobody peeks through the door or the wall or what have you and shows us. Pretty sure we can probably just stay right where we're at with you.
Moving to Overwatch.
Gonna Overwatch with you as well. Stitch, we're gonna get you to move a bit closer.
Orders confirmed, on the move.
We'll see if this works out or not.
Got it covered.
Gun show. Guess we can move you up a little bit closer as well. possible they walk back on their patrol route. It's also possible they don't. So, lots of possibilities, guys and gals. Alright, the Colonel's in position. If they do backtrack, we might be able to get a shot, a kill, something. But again, no guarantee. They may walk around the entire building. So, it's going to be a tough thing. There's a humanoid type individual over here. And I'm going to go take a peek around the corner. Alright, so we see all of them. They do seem to... Are they going to be turning around at this point? I don't know.
Scanning.
I think what we're going to do right now is move a few more folks over into a position here, and then we'll probably end up ending this turn. With everybody in their right position. So I'm going to try the... Oh, you can't do the mass overwatch? That's not a thing?
Overwatch.
Alright, well, that's okay.
Eyes on the prize.
We'll overwatch with everybody else. It's okay. Alright, let's see if they decide to actually come forward or not. This is actually getting really, really out of hand. We're wasting a lot of turns, and we need to get stuff moving and stuff handled. So we're going to have to actually make a kind of a dash for the goal here. I was hoping that we'd be able to bait these guys in and just be done with it, but it does not look like that's going to be the case. Alright, we're going to send Tack way down and over. And hide him behind his next little dealie there. Now we're going to have to get moving. Alright. Well, it looks like we should be able to move Liara over here without much of an issue as the dog barks. As I warned you guys, it would eventually happen. She does this from time to time. It's a thing that you're just going to have to accept and move past. Ah, now she's upset and left. She's like, no one will play with me. And then she leaves. She's like, well, That's one of those situations. It's fine. Alright, I guess we can move you there.
Affirmative.
Get moving, Terrence Grimlock. Get moving. Yeah, we're gonna have to make up for lost time because, well, we just wasted an entire turn doing literally nothing. It's gonna make things a little bit challenging for us, but, well, we've learned a valuable lesson. Never wait on timed missions. I also wasn't paying enough attention to realize this was a timed mission, so that's a little bit on me there, and by a little bit I mean completely on me. So that's a thing. Are the enemy going to come back toward us or not? Yes, they are walking in our general region here. It does appear that they started to walk toward us. There's also more walking going on right now, but I don't know from where exactly. Or from whence.
Menace 1-5, be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
Yeah, I know. Oh, they're going inside the building. Alright, well. We don't necessarily have to kill all the hostiles this time around, so that's a thing, apparently.
Good copy. Moving on target.
We got Liara to scoot up a little bit further. She does not have a lot of movement range, I'm noticing.
I've got my eyes on.
How do you have your eyes off, ever?
Go, go, go.
Alright, we'll send Stella Striker on up. And we have Tack. Let's see, what are we going to do with you, buddy? Get you to move up this way. No longer hiding behind your own wanted poster. It's a pretty good sign that you may or may not be murdered at this point. Alright, we get Stitch to move way up over here. Again, I think avoiding all detection, which is a relatively fairly good idea. You generally don't want to be seen by the enemy. It's a general rule. Alright, Alexius Foreman, all forward and ready to go. And the Colonel. Running with that exoskeleton.
Eyes on the prize.
Alright. We've got 8 turns until forced retreat. These guys are actually starting to move toward us now. So I think we might be able to make our play against them. I think we're all actually in a fairly decent spot short of the Colonel here. And I can probably put him into a fairly decent spot. Actually, that's not the Colonel, that's Tack. Yeah, I think if I move TAC here, he's going to be in a better
Orders
spot.
confirmed. Moving out.
We'll be able to start with maybe, maybe we'll start with the Haywire Protocol and see if we can't claim that thing, or at least prepare ourselves to do murder with that thing.
Schon unterwegs.
Or to that thing, I suppose, would be the better play, or answer, or solution, or whatever. Alright, let's see if we can't get Stitch into position to overwatch. Alright, while concealed.
Position
Move
confirmed.
her over here, and I think we're going to take our first shot with her. Alright, what do we have? We have a 100% chance to hit that guy. What is he? I can't tell. What is he? Does it tell us somewhere? I thought it usually told us what we were fighting. The heavy mech. Oh, the heavy lancer. And then the elite trooper. Alright, I'm going to go for the heavy lancer. And we're going to hope that we actually do murder him straight up. And we did. We just annihilated his face hole. It is unpleasant. It is now much wider than it once was. The shrapnel for the buckshot, or whatever you want to call it, tends to do that. Alright, he is now very aware of our presence. And he is overwatching while we overwatch with good old Stitch. And we executed him. Oh, that's super nice and super cool.
Target neutralized.
Alright, TAC, it's your time to shine, brother. See what you got, man. See what you got. It's a Haywire Protocol. Oh, like we could hack and do what? What's happening? What is going on? I don't understand, man. Alright, so 9. So if we take out all 3 of these, that'll be 6 left. I mean, it's... I'm considering adding this guy to our roster, which I doubt is going to happen. We're just going to disable him and unload on him. Probably don't need to do this, but I'd rather attempt it than not. Oh, we barely got it, but we did it. Shut down. I think we should gain points for doing this, like, every time. Like, 5 points or something. It doesn't have to be a large amount, but like 5.
We're good to go.
You know, every time we successfully hack something, I think that should be, like, a guaranteed point gain, you know? I don't feel that's out of the question or, like, unreasonable in any way. Alright, let's let, yeah, Alexius Foreman unload. 67%. We may hit, we may miss. We missed. We missed a stationary target. It's a little funny. We'll let the Colonel give it a shot, I guess. Maybe he's going to be a little bit more accurate. Apparently, chain shot can miss a second shot. And apparently, all of our people can miss every single shot. That's apparently a thing as well. I'm not super disappointed. Slightly. Slightly to be sure, but not super disappointed. Alright, we're going to move in a little bit closer with Liara, so she can actually get a good shot this next turnaround. Alright, we've got a free pistol shot at 83. Let's take it. Boom. She didn't miss. Granted, she did 1 damage because he's got 3 armor, and now she's going to follow it up with an actual shot, a 90% chance. We said get shot slightly for like 3 damage, 5 damage. Alright, there you go. A little bit of chip damage done there. And Liara may have the oomph to actually take this thing out. All by her little lonesome self. If indeed that is the case, I'll be pretty happy. Uh-oh. How did that guy see us? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. The fact that he did see us is what matters. Alright, well, the civilian may end up getting murdered, because I don't take no crap from no one. If you know what I'm saying. Alright, so what we're going to do here is a combination of awesome and hilarious stuff. That seems like a really dumb idea, actually. I'm thinking about it now. One sec, guys. I should probably get behind cover before I do something silly like this. Alright, we're going to move over here, and then we're going to try that. This should work out so much better than my last plan. I sort of wish the explosion was even a little bit larger than it already is, which it's pretty big. I mean, don't get me wrong. Come on. Give me the angle I want. I'm trying to avoid hitting the civilian, but I have a feeling the whole building's going to cave in and kill him. And I hope that's not the guy that we're supposed to be saving. Because if it is, he's probably not going to be super happy with us. I don't believe it is, so we should still be fine. Our seer may be able to take him out. What kind of oomph does Liara have here? 98% chance. Let's up that a little bit, or lower that a little bit, but let's go for the double. Alright, come on, Liara, we believe. That did 3 damage. That is way weaker than it should have been. Okay.
Hit the plate.
Second shot, wow. They need to work on their continuity a little bit there. Just saying, that was
Deflection.
it's a bit underwhelming. Alright, I'm not a massive fan of what we're looking at right here. Alright, what do we have for you? 60%. Let's hope you actually land your shot this time. Oh, you did. Excellent. But it wasn't enough, was it? Nope. Still standing. Alright, Battle Frenzy is alive and kicking. That's not glorious, sweet, sweet, nice, or any of the like. Alright, we're going to go with the boom. If it hits for 4, we're going to be really, really happy. It should maybe. If it only hits for 3, we're going to be a little bit sad. And it hit for at least 5. Oh my gosh, that person. Oh no, our loot got destroyed. That's a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. Why didn't anybody tell me that was a thing? Alright, what do we have left? We have Tack and we have Stitch. The probability of us actually killing that guy pretty low right now.
Understood.
Alright, I think Stitch is going to go over here for broke. We're going to take the 83 and hope for the best. Alright, it worked. That's fantastic. Good. Yay! He's got a lot of health. Holy crap. Alright, Gun Show can move. I mean, that's kind of cool.
Okay, he's here.
So we'll get Gun Show up here. That leaves us with Tack. The only one left. Could throw a grenade. It doesn't seem like it's going to be the most useful of skills right now.
Position confirmed.
I mean, has our combat protocol gone up any? It's only going to do 4 damage. And then we have a 0% chance to crit. However, the plasma grenade does do a bit more damage than it used to. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. Maybe the plasma grenade will crit. I doubt it, though. No, but it got through his armor, so if he does survive, we might be able to do something. Looks like he's retreating. What kind of shots he going to take out? Liara, I guess? Oh, he's going to do the shield. Alright. I'm totally okay with this. This scenario is not that bad for us. Alright. Well, let's see what is... You know what? I think Tack says... You know what? You got a shield up, buddy. That's,
Orders confirmed. On the move.
That's something special there, Chief. But, I got a problem with your shield. It's not really going to save you from my death robot. That's right. I have a death robot, folks. And wrecked. Okay, remember when I said I wasn't going to save him from the death robot? I was totally joking because it did exactly that thing that I said it wasn't going to do. So, I feel slightly awkward. Not gonna lie. Didn't expect that. Alright, who thinks it's a bad idea that I moved over here? I think pretty much everyone. Also, they all have shields on now, which is not good. At all. And I have no way of recovering from the position I just put myself in. Well, this is awkward. Alright, well, we're going to have to figure out some sort of solution to this, and I don't really have one. So there is that. That's a little bit of a solution. Yeah, I'm going to shoot a giant explosive and hope you all die from it. It seems to have removed a lot of the shielding. Though, probably not enough to keep us from all dying a horrible, awful death. So there's that. Again, this is somewhat problematic. I am not going to lie. I do not like our chances right now.
Recibido.
Alright, we're going to go here. We could try another plasma grenade, which is not going to hit everything that I want it to. Which again is fantastic. Well, I guess we'll give it a shot. The flashbang could have worked too, but I don't know how well. Oh, we critically hit with our grenade. That's pretty stellar. Alright, there's the thing going on. We earned a promotion. We have our sniper, who, if you can land that shot, would actually save the world. Can you save the universe, Stella? Can you save the universe? This is all on you, baby. Take it and make it. And break it, yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Alright, now it comes down to Stitch and Liara. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Alright. Well, I can't say I love our chances right now, but... Well, hold on. Let's see here. What do you got, Liara? You got 89 on him. That's 78. If you land the 78, we're solid. And then what do you have? You have a 73 and a 65. You also have an explosive that does 5 damage. You do not have an explosive. Decisions, folks. And we're running out of time. So, guess what, folks? We're going to break off the episode Cliffhangers Anonymous. You guys are all going to have to join that club once we're done with this series, because I'm going to leave you guys in suspense time and time again. Alright, so realistically, the next couple turns, or the last 2 moves here is going to either get somebody hurt or we're going to be successful. Then after that, we should be able to get there and get out in time. I believe this is the last of the enemy forces. That should have been all 9. And we should be solid. And then hopefully I can find a mission relatively quickly in the next episode and get that done too. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for right now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow, probably double XCOM, so look forward to that. Anyway, until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.